Hi, my name is Abby. Well, it's really weird to hear yourself. Hi, my name is Abby Anthony, and I go to Eastview. I'm honored to be with you all today. I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity because it definitely is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Today I'm going to be sharing my story about how God took my fear and helped me walk out of my fear and into my faith. So a turning point that took me out of my fear was when I had this best friend, and I relied on her for my eternal joy. I relied on her for my happiness. And it wasn't until I was about the age of 13 that I realized that I can only get that eternal joy from the Lord. Like, He's the only one that'll fill that void in your heart. And He's the only one that'll make you feel not alone and not ashamed of yourself, and not like, He's the only one that'll let you be your true self around Him. So one night I had a moment with Jesus, and I was convicted of letting my fear overtake my faith. From this, I have fully been able to step out of my fear and into my faith because He showed me what it's like to live being my true self in front of other people. I still struggle with this to this day because it's hard to it's a battle every day. You have to wake up and put your 2 feet on the ground, and you have to tell the Lord that you're going to follow Him, and it's an everyday battle, and it doesn't just happen overnight. Here's what Jesus says about fear. Isaiah 41:10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Jesus literally tells us not to fear. He promises us that He will give us His strength, and He promises us that He will help us through anything that we're going through. All we have to do is just surrender all to Him, and it's in His hands now. It's not our problem anymore. So we can trust Him that He is going to guide us through literally anything. Not only does it take surrendering it all to God, but it takes a godly community that will not let you sit in your fear, but remind you of your worth and calling on your life. I encourage y'all to find community because you will never experience the fullness of God's love until you surround yourself with people that love like Him. What comes to mind is this funny metaphor that one of my pastors said, and it's about a bird. So if a bird just came and sat on your head, if a bird came and just flew and landed on your head, I believe there's 2 types of people. I don't know, maybe y'all would do something differently, but I believe there's 2 types of people. The first person would maybe think it's the coolest thing ever and let it sit on their head, and maybe if they're kind of crazy, maybe try to take it home. The second person is probably what I would do. I would go hysterical and freak out and probably cry. But I kind of look at fear like this. I look at fear as you either let it cripple you and you let it take away the faith that you have in God, and you let it completely take over your life, and you let it create a nest of fear in your mind, or you give it all to God, you surrender it to Him, and you trust that He has a plan and calling on your life.
Come on, Abby.
Maybe you're finding yourself in a season of fear, but God wants you to surrender all to Him and step out of your fear and into faith. When you do this, your life will be changed, and you will be able to experience the life that He has called you to live. I have been able to find my community and my group of people through Wave Students, Sad Out Celebration, and through my small groups at church. It has changed my life, and I know that it can change yours too. God has never failed me, and I can promise you that He will never fail you either. If you take anything from this, I want it to be this. Just give God one chance. Step out of your fear and into your faith. Surrender all to Him and watch what He does with your life. Thank you.